Welcome to the first best practice video on developers.ball.com. In this video, I will be explaining the way our tokens work in the API when authenticating. We've been getting some questions about this, the way this works, and we decided to create a video about it. So I will be sharing my screen with you right now. You should be getting my PowerPoint presentation, and I will walk you through the process. So what if you are IP blocked by bol.com? You might have seen this screen. If you have, it means you've run into some of our security protection measures and have been blocked. A block such as this means you cannot access the web store, you cannot access the dashboard, and you cannot access the API. So it's a total bol.com block. A block like this lasts for 1 hour. Access back unless your behavior is still the same. Then a new block will be imposed. So in this video, I will try to explain what causes a block like this and how you can prevent it from happening. So there's many reasons that could cause a block such as this, but these are the three main ones that we see. So you could be scraping the bol.com store. You're either DDoSing us or you're overloading the API token server. And it's this last scenario that I will be discussing today. So how could the incorrect use of a token cause a block on the website? The token works as follows. I've chosen Magento as an example, but this could be WooCommerce, Shopify, SAP, any system that you use for your shopping processes. So your system connects to login.bol.com with its API credentials that you get through the dashboard using OAuth 2. And then if this is successful, login.bol.com will return a token which includes an expiration that tells you how long this token is valid for. So a normal process would look a little bit like this. Your system, like Magento in this example, connects to bol.com, the login server with its API credentials, gets the token back, and for every following request to the API, so api.bol.com, you use this token that you got in first place and attach the API call that you want to make. So you can update your stock, you can get your orders, you can get your returns, you can send us track and trace. You can all do this using the token that you got from login.bol.com. So this is the way the login was meant to be used, and I will be discussing the incorrect use shortly. So you get your token. Let's say token 123ABC from login.bol.com. You use this to connect to api.bol.com. You use that same token for, let's say, updating stock. You use it again for getting open orders. You use it again for sending your track and trace. You use it once more for updating your price and perhaps getting your orders again. So the same token can be reused many, many times during its lifetime, until you get an error which says token expired. Once you get this error, it means the token has expired and you will be needing a new one. However, as you can see, only one connection to login.bol.com is needed, and many connections then can be made to api.bol.com. This also means that the block that causes the IP is not the same as the rate limit that is applied to api.bol.com. You can send many, many, many more requests to api.bol.com than you can send to login.bol.com. So if you look at the wrong use of the endpoint, then you can see that if you use a new token for every connection that you set up to the api.bol.com, this means you do as many connections to login.bol.com as api.bol.com, you will get a block because the rate limit on login.bol.com is a lot lower due to several security reasons that I will not be going into, but the limit is that much lower that you really need to recycle the token that you get in the first place. So I will try to show you how you can recycle just a single token by sharing another part of my screen, which is Postman. We use Postman to test the API and do demos. As you can see in the URL bar at the top, I'm going to be connecting to login.bol.com/token and get my token for use of the API. So I'm connecting right now. You see I get an access token. and you see that there's an expiration and that you can check to see how long this token lasts. So I've got 299 seconds in which I can make several API connections. So I could, for example, get the commission information on a certain EAN. I can get a list of all my open orders, which I don't have at this time, but still, you see that I can enter response, but I can connect. I can look at my shipments, which I also don't have because I've got an empty store. But you can see I can keep on connecting. I could get my returns, I could send transports, but I can keep connecting using the same token as I got in the first place. So after about 5 minutes, this token will expire, and that is the point at which I need to get a new one. So to conclude this video, please recycle only the token for the login.bol.com for as long as it lasts, and only then get a new one. And this will prevent you from running into an IP block on login.bol.com, which will result in an IP block on all of bol.com. So I hope this kind of explains the way our tokens work and what the best practice for use is. We will be adding a page describing this process in detail. So I hope this was clear. Thank you for watching. Talk to you next time.